where I used to play with my neighbors, with all my community friends. And often we would stand by East Coast Road, ECR, and we would watch the Orvillans on there, ready to do bullets, their engines going all the way to Condi. And we would say, "Fire, there's fire! Look, there's fire! Look, the White House is going." Very excited to see this. And it was totally lost on me that I was a little guy. That duality is something that I've lived with all my life. And it isn't always easy to live without duality, but from that comes uniqueness and innovation. And in that spirit, as duality, that's so life. It is my honor to stand here as we celebrate a collaboration that pays homage to both French heritage and Indian ingenuity, a union that is symbolic of my own past. Grey Goose Orchid is born of French Alps that was drawn from pristine spring and crafted as an extraordinary institution process. As part by Sharvari Wagh, a reminder that in a wonderful world of lots of distractions,
Grey Goose invites us to sail.
to stop the building of showcase. It's a journey.
Where two worlds intertwine. French legacy with Indian imagination. Liquid mastery with sartorial brilliance. At the center stands Grey Goose Altius, that alpine spirit sparked Amit Aggarwal to sculpt garments that feel elemental, and alongside mixologist Avinash Kapoli translates that inspiration into cocktails. They are layered, expressive, and alive with alpine clarity. It's a joy to see all of you in this room. Creators, collaborators, and visionaries who believe, as I do, that true art is when boundaries dissolve and worlds intertwine. I welcome you all to this reimagined world full of joie de vivre. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Exxon, the Code of Light, celebrating brilliance, heritage, and imagination. Avinash Kapoli. Merci infiniment to each and every. It's great to be, in. Yes, it's great to be in union with the theme tonight, which is, this Indo-French connection. Amit Aggarwal, Grey Goose, which is, French originally. So it's wonderful to have that in common, to have this Indo-French heritage.
And what stands out to you from Amit Aggarwal's collection?
I mean, I've always loved his work, especially the fact that he uses these very interesting textures like metal in his work. And I think he always has a very magical quality to his outfits. It feels like princesses from the future.
Like fashion is all about like storytelling through outfits and all. Do you think it has a parallel with cinema? Like it is also a storytelling.
Yes, it's a form of art, a form of artistry, and it takes a lot of work. Each and every garment takes, so much detailing and so much putting together. It's really a lot of beauty.
Any French, like what do I say? Any French traditional lifestyle that you carry with you while being in India, or like
Any French what? Tradition?
or ritual, anything?
What do I carry? Speak French. I guess that's not really a tradition. Christmas. I like to make my Christmas tree and celebrate Christmas.
What is fashion mantra for you?
Fashion mantra for me is, express yourself through your clothes. Let yourself be free and comfortable at the same time.
What do you want to say about the showstoppers, like Sharvari and Ibrahim?
They looked beautiful and they did a very long ramp walk. Like, it was so long and they did it super well. They killed it.
And please, okay, like one last question, like when can we see you back on the screen?
Hopefully soon. I have a show called Bear for Amazon MX Player. And we are hoping it's coming out very soon. We finished shooting for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you. It feels incredible. Actually, this is my first collaboration with Amit sir, and I'm actually beyond excited to have walked today. Wearing his outfit is making me feel really, really pretty.
How does the design align with your own personal style?
I think I'm always looking out for stories. Ever since I've been a child, I think that I was always had a keen interest in knowing something more than just the optics. And today actually at Fittings, Amit sir was talking to me about how they have been preserving the Indian heritage by bringing these Banarasi saris and Banarasi textiles and upcycling them and making them into these gowns and making them into couture. And I think that that's such an incredible story. So it's something that I really resonated with, and that's why I chose this outfit.
How are you comfortable with the statement making fashion?
Sorry?
How are you comfortable with the statement making fashion?
Sorry, what make that?
Statement making fashion. I meant statement.
Oh, I think every fashion choice makes a statement. I think when you feel confident, it's statement enough.
And how do you describe your own fashion evolution?
My own fashion evolution. I think it's always been about something that I'm confident in, something that I'm comfortable in, and I think with time, I think I've just grown to learn new things with fashion.
How was it like working with the on-ramp with Ibrahim?
It was my first collaboration with Ibrahim, and I think it was so much fun. He has such high spirits, and he's always fun to be around. So I think this was a great collaboration.
Can we see you on the big screen?
Sorry,
Can we see you guys on the big screen afterwards?
fingers crossed. Hopefully.
And anything about your film?
My film Alpha releases on 25th of December. Really looking forward to it and keeping my fingers crossed.
You have been making any special preparation?
Sorry?
You have been doing any special preparation?
Yeah, we've been training in action, and I think that it's been quite an experience, and I'm keeping my cards close to my chest, and hopefully when we start promoting, I'll be able to speak more.
Congratulations on the collaboration.
Thank you.
Tell me about the partnership between the brand and your label.
I can't hear you.
I'll just like, tell me about the partnership between the label and your label and the brand.
The label and the
Your label and the brand.
okay. I think working with Grey Goose was a lot of fun. Definitely, I think there was a synonymous energy between all of us. So putting this show together and this collection together, inspired by Vive le Voyage, was an exciting journey.
And like, what came to your mind when you first heard Fashion Meets Vodka?
I think I was really inspired by the French Alps. The story of Altius is the fact that it's made out of the French Alps water. And I think that's something that really got me excited because, France is always about luxury and how, the combination of Indian heritage along with the luxury of France could narrate a new language of fashion.
You have always spoken about the philosophy of sustainability. Has that reflected in today's design section?
Definitely, I think right from every little piece that goes from the brand of Amit Aggarwal, we are very conscious about the materials we choose, the kind of textiles we work with. A lot of upcycled textiles become a part of our couture narrative. In fact, what Sharvari and Ibrahim also wore, upcycled a traditional vintage Banarsi sari and gave it a new lease of life.
How was the experience like working with Ibrahim and Sharvari?
I've always had them on my radar. I do feel that both of them are such iconic muses for Amit Aggarwal. They've inspired me through their craft, to the way they look and what they embody of the craft, and definitely I think they look great in the clothes that we made. So it was a match made in heaven.
Like they are like new generation icons. Do you think their presence will like, impact this collection?
I definitely feel that Amit Aggarwal always talks about what's the next big thing. And with Sharvari and Ibrahim, which are not just young talent, I also feel the future of the Indian film cinema. I think I just feel that this was exciting because I think I also thought that I could play with a lot more things than I could have otherwise. So this was very interesting to do.